I am going to show you an at-home stretching routine that you can do just as a bit of a study break or a work break or perhaps after a workout. All right, so let's begin. Coming onto all fours, on hands and knees, you start with a nice flat back. You're gonna arch that back up, your hands are right under your shoulders, knees are right under the hips, and then you're gonna dip down. You're gonna breathe away from the floor, and breathe in. Breathe out, and breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Good. From here, you're gonna dig your toes into the ground, and you're gonna fire those hips back into downward dog, pressing that chest towards the floor. Good. Spreading those fingers. You might want to pump your heels a little bit. Stretching through the back of those legs. Breathing. Good. From there, you're going to flatten out, and you're going to bring your right knee to your right wrist. And then you're going to keep your hips square to the ground, and you're going to lift your body up. You can stay here as level 1 option. Level 2 option, you can come down into your forearms. And level 3, you can take your head right down the floor. You are going to feel that through the outside hip. Now, obviously, the further this foot kind of straightens out, and as you square up your hips to the ground, the more intense that stretch is going to be as well. Okay? You're trying to relax through your shoulders. Deep breath in and out, and in and out. Stretching is so important. It always has been, but especially during these kind of strange times that we're living in, taking time to take care of your body is so important. Deep breath. Good. You're gonna anchor those hands into the ground. Take your back toe to the floor. You're gonna lift up, and you're gonna bring that same leg through this time for a big runner's lunge. Now, option 1 is to keep your back knee down, hands planted, and that takes some of the pressure off those knees, okay? Option 2, if you're feeling comfortable, you can come on up here. You can even come up to this position here, or you can even dig your back toe in and lift that back leg off the ground for a little bit more of an intense stretch. You can hold there, but if not, take it back here. We want to get a good stretch right through here through the hip flexors. If you've been seated a long time and those hip flexors shorten up, that causes a lot of lower back pain. So if your lower back is feeling it, this hip flexor stretch is really, really important for you, okay? Deep breath in. Again, picking the position that you can kind of hold and maintain well to be able to get a good stretch and relax a lot of the rest of the parts of your body. Good, you're gonna dig your back toe into the ground, gonna fire back to downward dog, stretching through the backs of those legs again, lengthening out through those shoulders. Good. From here, we're gonna bring the opposite foot through, left knee to the left hand, and you're gonna come on upright. Option 1, hands stay supported here. Option 2, coming down onto the forearms, or option 3, right down head onto the floor, wherever you're gonna be working best. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Try not to talk non-stop so that you can have this as a bit of a relaxation time as well. Once in a while, though, I'll say something. So you know I'm still here. Good. You're going to dig your back toe into the floor. Lift those hands up, coming up, and you might have to scoot that leg back initially first, but then bring it back through in between the hands. Option 1, back knee down, hands down. Option 2, coming up a little bit more upright. Again, that option is always there to lift that back knee off the floor for an intense stretch, or even bringing your arms up above your head into a more upright posture. Deep breath, relaxing those shoulders down. Good. Again, lengthening through these hip flexors are super, super important for taking care of that lower back especially. Planting those hips down, sorry, hands down, not hips down. Dig your back toe in, fire back to that downward dog again. Pressing back, those heels towards the ground. Tight hamstring hamstrings are also a culprit of a lot of lower back pain. Good. Now down into your belly. Option 1 is to just come up onto a little bit of a cobra stretch, just coming up onto the forearms. That might be where you're gonna go, and that's fine. Okay, you're just kind of getting a little bit of extension through the spine. Option 2, if you're feeling a little extra bendy, is to come more up onto the hands, full upward dog, is legs lifted, and you're planted through the tops of your feet. If that's too aggressive, you can come on back down here, no problem. From here, abs tight, and you're gonna fire back, arms out in front into a big sit back position. Breathing. Just letting the lower back release. Good. From here, you're gonna roll onto one side. You're gonna prop yourself like so. And you're gonna grab your foot behind you and press forward through those hips. All right? Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth again. Sometimes we forget about stretching out our quads. You're gonna bring your knees together, press those hips forward. But they're really important to stretch. They can get just as cranky and pull on their knees or things like that, so it's important to stretch them out. Breathing. From here, we're gonna go into one of my favorite stretches. You're gonna take that foot that you're holding, anchor your heel toe out in front of you, and then you're gonna open that body up, just like so. So now you're like a twisted pretzel, okay? Now the higher you bring this foot, the more intense the stretch gets, right through here. Again, from a lot of sitting or activity, from anything really, our IT band can get really tight through here. And if it gets tight, it can pull on our knees to cause them to miss track, or pull on through the lower back and cause us a lot of discomfort through our lower back, or also just cranky knees. And I've seen a lot of people fix a lot of knee pain by foam rolling through their IT band or also stretching their IT band. Try to relax your shoulders and your face. Good. And gently roll to the other side now so that we can do that quad stretch just on the other direction. Ooh. You're gonna start with that quad stretch. Scoot up this way for you. Okay, grabbing your foot behind you, bringing those knees together and pressing that hip forward. I love doing the quad stretch this way because it just takes the balance out of it. Makes it a little bit more inclusive for those that have balance issues. They don't have to worry about falling over. As well, you could at home use like a belt or a towel or something around your ankle to be able to grab that. For those that have a hard time grabbing their foot, or even just grabbing a pant leg or a sock, to enable people to be able to get this stretch a little bit better. Good. Releasing that foot out in front, anchoring your heel toe to the ground, opening up that chest, and going for that nice big stretch. Deep breath in and out. Again, the further you bring this foot up toward your head, the more intense that stretch is going to be through here. Opening those arms up to the sky is going to help stretch out through that chest and shoulders a little bit. Good. Gently rolling back to the side. This time you're going to come onto your back still. I'm just going to flip directions for you so it's a little easier to see the leg work. Okay, you're going to lay on your back. From here, you're going to take your right leg up into the air and rotate your ankle one way. So we're getting a nice big hamstring stretch through here. We're getting a little bit of ankle mobility. Ankle mobility is really important for squatting and lunges. Rotate the other way as well as balance. Take that ankle this time, cross it over the opposite knee. Level 1, gently push that knee away from you and stay put. Level 2, you're going to use your abdominals, gently pull your legs up, grab onto your thigh, and pull those legs in towards you while still kind of directing this knee away. Option 3 is you can reach right through to the knee, But if your head has to come up like this for you to do that, I'd rather you come back to the other level and be able to relax your head, neck, and shoulders as you do this stretch. You should feel the stretch fairly significantly right through that outer hip glute area. Good. Gently releasing that foot. Take the other leg up into the air of your left leg. Rotate your ankle one way. Working on that ankle mobility. For anyone who struggles with tight calves or tight ankles, doing this or writing out the alphabet, rotate the other way, is a really good, kind of easy, simple movement to work on that ankle mobility. From here, you're going to bring that ankle down across that knee. Push that knee away from you. Level 1, stay right there. Level 2, engage the abs, pull those legs in, hold on to that thigh, relax the shoulders and neck, and breathe. Option 3, again, to increase that stretch, take your hands right through to the knee, just increasing that leverage that you have on those legs already. Good, breathing, relaxing your forehead. Good, releasing that leg. One thing I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to just gently get you to, as you're laying down, take your arms up over your head, keep your abdominals engaged, pressing that belly button towards the mat, and you're going to take your hands in a V and just pull them down into a W. So you're very gently doing a VW, or as I like to call them, Vanje Watsons. I have lots of my clients do this standing up against a wall, but this is a great way to do it as well. It's a little bit more gentle. Gravity kind of helps us out here. Really great way to open up through the shoulders, chest, which gets so tight from sitting and staring at a computer screen. Might be experiencing headaches, tension through your shoulder, neck, and head. Opening up like this is really important. Good. From here, you are going to gently come up to seated. So roll yourself to one side. Let the blood redrain for a moment. My hair had to come out. Laying down with ponytails never helps. From here, you're going to bring your feet together as best you can. Okay, you're going to sit up nice and tall and gently lean forward. Everyone's going to have really long hair after this whole quarantine thing is over. Deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Good. Tight inner thighs can cause a lot of grief through our lower back, through our shoulders. It can do a lot of damage through our entire body. So stretching out through here or doing a nice simple side lunge from a standing position is really important. Great for your knee health, great for shoulder health, the whole bit. Everything's connected. Good. From here, you can sit comfortably for a moment. You're going to bring one arm across your body and just give a little tug inward. Shoulders down. Good, just stretching out through that shoulder a little bit. Open up those arms, try the other side. Good, breathing. And open up. Good. From here, you're gonna scoot your bum forward a little bit, point your fingers towards your bum, and drop down into a bent elbow. And you're going to feel that stretch fairly significantly right through there. Really nice stretch for those that are hunched over at a computer, working over kids, whatever it might be, bad posture. This one can be a pretty intense stretch, so you might have to come up a little higher. That's okay. Next part of the stretch, then I want you to sit back up straight, bring your hands close to your bum again, straighten your arms. With bent knees, just drop them to one side, keeping your arms straight, your elbows locked. You're going to feel that stretch through your biceps, and if you switch sides, you're going to feel that right through here. Good. Do that one more time on each side. This is kind of a feel-good stretch. We forget to stretch out our biceps, but our whole upper body gets affected with poor posture and being at a computer screen for a long time. Good. From there, very simply, you want to stretch out the forearms. You're going to put the backs of your hands against the ground, gently press into them, not aggressive, okay? Keep this soft and gentle. Little stretch to the tops of the forearms. And then if you're feeling comfortable, fingers pointed toward you, palms down, and the other direction. This is one where you can kind of rock forward and back just gently, nothing crazy. Just stretching out through those forearms that get tight from working with a mouse or on a keyboard. Good. Very last thing we're going to stretch out is our neck. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, bring those shoulders up, drop them down. You can walk your hands out even to kind of increase the length of your neck. Drop your ear to one side. And the other side. Drop your chin right down to your chest. Awesome. Take a deep breath in for me. Big reach up, breathe out. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Give yourself a pat on the back, guys. Fantastic. I hope you guys are taking time to stretch. It's important. Don't forget it. Don't rush through it. This takes about 16 minutes. So take time at the end of your workout or try to make sure it happens at least 3 to 4 times a week. All right, guys? Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep moving, guys.